So as you guys probably already know, Forza just released a new DLC pack, and guess what? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. They added a few decent cars that I don't know if I'll go over every single one on this channel, because they're not all like favorites to me. They're interesting, but they're not like cars that I'll just go over. Like the NSX, that's not really me. I think it's a bit ugly, so I don't feel like I'll go over that unless it's like a video, like just a bit of a fun video. The car we are going to be going over today is the S14, but it's the Kooky front this time. It isn't the Zenki front, which we already had from doing the Forzathon, the second Forzathon, I believe. And it's interesting. It's an interesting car because I really, really like the Kooky front, but there's a bit of an issue with it, and it's not an issue where I won't use the car at all, but it's an issue where I will choose other cars over it because of that problem. Now, as you guys probably already know, on this game, there's a bit of an issue with offset. You can't really change the offset. In fact, no, you can't change the offset at all. There is no option to make your wheel space bigger or smaller. And that may not be an issue to some, but to me, when a car is extremely low like this, where you can see the wheels are tucked underneath the arches, I kind of want them to be a bit more. That looks ridiculous. I can look past it a little bit, you know, if I just drive without looking at that at all, it's not too bad. It's got a nice back end, so it's not that much of an issue. But when you're doing a showcase or something like that, or a cinematic video, that becomes an issue. You can't look past that as much as if you were just playing the game. Basically, having this car with just the standard body parts, for me, it's a bit of a no-no. I can't really do it because although, you know, there isn't much. I mean, it's got the COS thing, which literally does absolutely nothing, unfortunately. There is another option, and here's where the second problem of this car comes in for me. Now, disclaimer, this is an opinion, not a fact. Have to make that clear in every single video. This thing doesn't work for me. I don't like it at all. Now, I like I said, it's just an opinion. You don't have to be mad at me. But there's two issues I have with this car. First of all, it's the back end. I don't know who thought that looked good with that little pea shooter, but this, to me, that's not cool. The front of it is no. I don't like the fact that it's squared off and then the rest of the car's curvy. You know what? Actually thinking, the S13 would probably fit that better. If they did this on the S13 and made it more squared so it kind of resembled a muscle car, which obviously that's what they're going for, it just doesn't look too good for me. But like I've said in the past couple of videos where I've mocked a car or said I don't like a car, I've always tried to kind of give myself a reason to like it. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to take this and try and like it, which I don't know if that can happen, but we'll give it a go. So my main idea was to make it literally a beast. Now, people don't like when I engine swap, but I think this is relevant for this. I feel like a V8 in this fits the fact that they've tried to make it look like a muscle car at the front, obviously. So if they want to be a muscle car, let's make it a real muscle car. Let's put a V8 in this thing and make it absolute crazy. Now, I'm going to put it all-wheel drive, not because I can't drift rear-wheel drive. I can drift rear-wheel drive. Might not be authentic to you drifters on here who play this game, but I don't care. I want to make this car as mad and crazy as possible. Along with that, I want to add in a supercharger. It's not as powerful as the turbocharger, I don't think, but we're going to go with that anyway. You know what, to make things quick, I'm just going to lower this and add the wheels and stuff, and then I'll just do the auto upgrade because I'm too lazy for that shit. The first wheels that came into my head were those deep dish rotiforms that you can get on this game. Okay, they're not in this section, they must be in the other one. Make these things bigger, of course. Now that I've lowered this thing and put some big wheels on it, starting to look a bit more appealing than it did. Honestly, I'm gonna have to admit, I very much like that. the back of that actually looks really insane, to be honest. I see where they're going. I see what they're going for with that. It looks crazy. Now we've got all the standard upgrades. Now we're going to accept that, install that, buy it all. We're going to auto upgrade it, and then we're going to take it into the paint shop. So you know what, I've realized in every single video I like to choose color. So we're not going to choose color this time. We're going to go for gray. I think grey will kind of suit this car very nicely. And oh god, this is the part where I say I was wrong. This thing genuinely looks evil. I am actually really kind of liking this. I kind of wish I was right, but I was wrong. This thing does very much look insane with this body kit on. I was wrong. I was honestly wrong, guys. Looks nice and sounds nice. This thing is a beast. Yeah, I totally take back what I said. This thing's mad. I honestly thought I wouldn't like it. Like, I genuinely thought that I would end up ending this video never using this car again. But I might have to change that, because cars, sorry, I might have to change that thought there, because this is a beast. This is absolutely mad. Look at it. It just looks... That's a dead Yaris. I'm just killing things out here. This is insane. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn up the volume so you can hear this supercharger whine. Can you hear that? This car sounds great. This car sounds so good. It's a bit of an issue. I seem to be maxing out at 197. Now I know a V8 engine with 1,000 horsepower, that can push that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to tune car. Now I'm no tune expert at all, but I do know when you put the final drive towards speed, it should, come on, it should speed up. Now that says 244. Let's see if we can get it a bit higher. 267 miles per hour. Now that's pretty goddamn fast. Now I always go to the drag strip. I feel like that's a bit boring. We're not going to do that this time. What we're going to do is we're going to go on that long ass road that goes around the Outback, or the outline of the Outback. We're going to do that, and we're going to see if we can max this out on a curved road. All right, let's do this shit. Let's see if we can get this to 267 miles per hour, I think it was. I really do hope that I can and I don't fail or flop, because this isn't a straight road. 220, 230. Oh my god, this is so quick. 240 miles per hour. We're approaching 50. Can't do it. That cannot turn like that. Okay. Right. We're going to need to go to the drag strip. So we're at the drag strip now. I had to bring it here because it cannot do that. It just can't do it. 267 it was, right? Right, let's do this thing. Okay, we're approaching 200 miles per hour very quickly now, but we're not. We're like halfway through. I don't think the acceleration's there. I don't feel like we're going to be able to get this to its top speed. I honestly don't. 230, 240. We're not even going to... No, we can't. Right, okay. So I can't seem to max this out. I don't really know if there's any other place we could max this out apart from... Ah, okay, there's a big highway there. Am I a fucking idiot? No, Anna, fuck off. Right, okay, so we're on the highway now, and this thing is long. Obviously, it kind of spans the whole map, or at least half of the map. So we're going to see if we can get it on the highway. Should be able to do this, and if I don't, I will kill myself. To be honest. 230 miles per hour, 240. We're approaching 250, 270 something, I believe, or 60 something. I can't remember, but we'll soon see. Okay, 260, 262, 263. Game lagged. 264. Any more? Is that all we're getting? 264. There you have it, guys. 264 miles per hour. This thing's mad. I honestly am proud of this. I'm proud of myself for turning it around and actually coming to a conclusion that I actually like this now. It's not bad. So there you have it. Another shitty commentary from yours truly. If you like this video and like this car, because I really did like this car, this is going to make a nice thumbnail. This This thing is a looker. I genuinely have turned around my thoughts of this. I haven't even cambered it yet and it still looks slumped. It looks amazing. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe and comment and all that shit if you want to. And I'll see you in the next installment. If I haven't saw my own legs off and strapped them to my back.